episode of What's New with Nadine, and if you have the hair winter blues, then you've come to the right place. I am at my happy place, Luscious & Company, where I am in great hands with my girl Amber, my professional stylist. Hello. And who is assisted today by a new up-and-coming stylist, Selena. Say hello. Hello. And today we're going to discuss what we all suffer from, especially us mature women, which is dry, brittle hair. Okay, and depending on where you are in the country, what your humidity levels are and what the weather's like in your area, we all seem to suffer greatly in this area. I'm kind of camouflaging my dryness today, but before we get started, I'm going to give you a little tour in a few minutes. I am in a different space. For those of you that watch regularly, you're probably wondering, why does the background look different? And I am privileged to be upstairs in the bridal suite. I am married, so I won't be using this space, but if you are, I'm going to give you a little tour later on what this beautiful salon looks like upstairs. So let's get right to it. Amber, what are the causes of what are we doing that is causing such dryness in our hair?
So there's a lot of different factors that contributes to dry hair. I think one of the main factors is going to be your shampoo and conditioner. Using something that really caters to really get the moisture and the hydration in there. You're using it every day, so that's going to be something that transforms your hair more than like any leave-in product that you only use once a week or anything like that. So my biggest suggestion is making sure you're getting salon professional and mainly moisture focused products, especially during the winter, because that leads to another point with weather. Weather is another big factor in drying out during winter time. I'm sure we all know, you know, our skin, our hair, everything just gets dry, and we just love the water. We need it. So.
Hydration. And I think it's the same with skincare. Salon products are like a medical grade skincare. If you spend a little bit more money, you yield a bonus, because I think they're definitely more hydrating. If you buy the brand that is specific to your hair needs.
Yeah, right? You're creating a foundation, just like with skincare. No matter how much makeup you put on, if the foundation and your skin isn't good, it will never look good. And same thing with your hair. If the foundation of it isn't solid and you know, you have all the moisture and all that you need, it's never going to look good with any product that you put on. So it's about everyday use. And then being with everyday use is what you're sleeping on at home. That's a big factor too. You're sleeping there every day. So cotton, anything along those lines, you know, like the jersey materials that they have in Target will completely dry out your hair. So even
I never thought of that.
Pillow, you know, you don't have to get a whole silk
that friction
sheet set.
Yes, but for us curly hair, the friction on the like a polyester pillow or a cotton pillow. Yes.
You wake up and your hair is like a whole afro in the morning. So the silk pillowcase will help eliminate a lot of frizz and drying issues as well.
Right. And I think overall, just coming to the salon rejuvenates our hair. So today we're going, I have masked my gray with my little spray color, so you can't really see too much. But I think when you come to the salon, you get great treatments. I always forget the name. Following my hair color, you always apply the glaze. The glaze, and that puts a layer, of shine.
Yep.
Right.
Adding on treatments or even little services like that are a great way to just add that little extra enhancement. For example, adding on just a simple treatment in the sink for 3 minutes makes a huge difference. If you get in the habit of doing that regularly, you'll see results.
And that's like a conditioning treatment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. And I'm sure you know you guys have seen the Cezanne video. You're definitely in the habit of doing the Cezanne, so that is a big key factor to it too. You know, your regimen is like the ideal regimen for shiny, moisturized hair. So if you guys are watching this channel and you need shiny, moisturized hair, you came to the right place.
Yes, I'll put a link below for my Cezanne video because that's coming up. But I do think you're right that the preparation leading up to the month that you do the Cezanne, you don't want to start with a brittle foundation, well, you probably wouldn't perform the Cezanne if the hair wasn't really primed for that, probably, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's important, ladies, that we hydrate our hair, and I'm gonna let the girls start applying my color, and we'll check back in a little bit and discuss some other treatments that you can do professionally and at home to create moisture, okay? Be back in a minute. Okay, we're back. The color is on my hair. I wanted to give you a little bit of a preview of what the bridal suite looks like when no one's in here. You can book this room if you need a bridal appointment. And here are some of the services that they offer. I've personally had eyelashes done. It's wonderful. You can see everything: spray tan, makeup, waxing. But when a bride books this space, it's beautiful. They have refreshments, food, champagne. You come in for a consult before, of course, and then the team provides absolutely great service for your entire bridal group of ladies. And I've been here during a bridal appointment, and the hustle and bustle, it's just wonderful. Here's what color looks like on the hair. Gorge. This is when women cringe when men walk into a salon and see all of us with our hair up in foil and color. I just want to give you a little preview. And Luscious, of course, is known for the beautiful chandeliers that line every floor. Just a beautiful space. Kind of makes you wish you were getting married again. Okay, so I'll check in with you right before we rinse out my color and go over a few more things about dry and brittle hair. Okay, so we're back. We have color in, and because I didn't meet the standard that Amber has set up for herself and the threshold before she went to bring me to the sink, she noticed that some of my grays were not covered. And this becomes a problem, especially for us mature women. If you're on prescription, hormones, occasionally we have more stubborn gray. So you know when you are in great hands, when your stylist says, sit back down, I'm gonna reformulate and reapply, and you're gonna sit here a few more minutes, because she will not let me leave. And I wouldn't have known that until probably when I got home and perhaps noticed. So I thank you for creating such a high standard for yourself. So I wanted Amber to explain my most common question for the dry and brittle hair. The cause is overprocessing. And overprocessing can be a result in an attempt to curate better hair. We take the advice of our friends and we keep adding services to a salon appointment, right? And I'm often asked, what's the difference between Cezanne and Keratin? Because if you Google what is the solution for dry brittle hair, Keratin comes up as one of the biggest key search solutions. And so I'll let Amber explain the difference between Cezanne and Keratin treatment.
So exactly to Nadine's point, Keratin and Cezanne are very similar in the end results. They're both going to give you silky, shiny, frizz-free hair. Main difference is with Keratins, it is a very harsh chemical because it is permanent. It's meant to last you for a long time, and it is never supposed to come out of your hair. With that being said, the more you do it, and if you run it through your hair over and over, that's how your hair does become over processed, and then it does become honestly more dry and brittle. So with over processing with keratin, you almost do the opposite of what you're hoping the keratin is doing. Where with Cezanne, it's more, it's derived from all natural ingredients, no parabens, no formaldehyde, sulfate free. You can wash your hair the same day if you wanted to. It's meant to improve, and it has similar ingredients to it like Olaplex, so it rebuilds the more you do it. It's productive and just enhances your overall color, the feel of your hair.
Definitely.
And everything. You know, it's a great system. It's also semi-permanent, so it's meant to last you a while, but it does wash out over time. And that's great for women who want to try something out and not necessarily commit to always having pin straight hair, because not everybody always wants that.
Right.
So it's a great introductor. It's a great way to try out a new service if you're nervous about keratins and how you know, permanent and damaging they can be.
Yes.
Cezanne is a complete opposite.
Yes. And I have fine curly hair. Well, that's our that's our alarm to get to the sink. I have fine and curly hair, so I have done keratin in the past, probably 10 years ago. Back then they called it the Jamaican, Japanese. They called it Japanese straightening at the time. And for those of us that had fine curly hair, it was very drying, and my hair was falling out at times during and after. And so I can, you know, I'm always promoting Cezanne. I'm not a spokesperson for a Cezanne product, but I promote it because as a mature woman, I find that it is not damaging, and it is quite the opposite. I always have silky hair, and people always comment, and I'm excited to share what I've experienced. And so I hope that's answered some questions for you. I wanted to not exactly end the video, but because I've taken so much of Amber's time today during what should have been a quicker visit, I have a nice, great girl, maybe Selena. Someone else will be blow drying me today, which is unusual. And so I want to thank Amber before she leaves, and we will come back on with the finished look today. But Amber does have other clients that demand her time like I do. I hope you do find a salon in your area that you trust and that you could cultivate a relationship like I have. I trust her advice. Her recommendations, her product recommendations. You need a stylist that knows your hair and your lifestyle and can promote or recommend a product for you to take home and experiment. And we've experimented with a couple. Summer hits.
About, you know, I think we've reformulated for you about 2, 3, maybe 4 times now. You know, it just, you learn. It's just like a relationship.
Yes.
You build, you learn each other, and becomes a good combination.
Yes.
Hopefully.
It does.
Luckily
it does.
for us, it's a great combination.
It is. We want to go to happy hour after this because after all, it is Friday. And if I came yesterday, it would have been Thirsty Thursday. So I'll say goodbye to Amber. We'll be back in a few minutes. I'll check back in and show you the final product. But thank you. My girl, my girl.
Love you. Perfect timing.
So here we are, our final product. Roots are covered. Great blow dry by Selena, awesome. Hair is silky, manageable. What does the commercial always say? I just wanted to show you really quickly what Selena used. This is a product I have at home. This is 11. This is Root Boost. I want volume foam. I use this all the time at home. She used this line called Cove. I'm not familiar with it. This is a smoothing cream. And the shine spray. Is that what I smell?
Yes.
Oh my God. For any of you that are familiar with L'Occitane almond shower cream, almond oil, that's what this smells like. It's beautiful. So thank you for watching this episode of What's New with Nadine and trying to get more moisture in our hair and get rid of the winter hair blues by using some salon products. And one thing Amber wanted me to mention before we close out is that a lot of the over processing is actually done in our own bathroom. and I'm sure Selena will agree, the flat iron, the curling iron, the blow dry. Be sure you put that nozzle on the end of your blow dryer, the diffuser, so that that direct heat isn't hitting your roots all the time and your ends. So I think we need to take a little bit better care in our own bathrooms on a day-to-day basis. When we watch how much heat our hair is getting on top of the heat in our home, and you know, just the lack of moisture outside. So it all contributes, and I think it's all cumulative. So I hope that we've answered some of your questions today. I hope you'll subscribe to my channel where I share some tips on trying to stay youthful in our 50s as we mature together. And I will put the link below to my Cezanne video. It's just a great video for you. It's informative and shows the before and the after the Cezanne treatment. Selena, thank you. Selena did a great job today, and I'll be back soon with another video of What's New with Nadine. Thank you. Bye-bye.